Welcome back to another episode of Soundbites. Today we are live on location at the Umami Shop, a famous little grocer here in Lethbridge, Alberta.
Not only is Umami Shop a local grocer filled with many different ingredients and foods from all over the world, they also have an in-house kitchen where you can dine, sit, have a good lunch with a friend, and they also offer cooking classes as well.
Which leads us to today's segment where we will be learning how to make ratatouille from Patricia, one of the owners of Umami.
Patricia has studied culinary arts all over the world and they're really inspired by their travels. So Sedona and I are super stoked to be able to learn from them today. And yeah, let's get cooking.
Let's get cooking.
So my name is Patricia. I'm one of the owners here at Umami Shop. We opened about 10 years ago here in Lethbridge, Alberta. This is my hometown. Went away, came back, and really excited to still be here and to bring world grocery to this amazing community of Lethbridge, Alberta.
We have decided to cook ratatouille. We were inspired by your love for European cuisine, and we also felt inspired by the movie Ratatouille. We recently watched it over the weekend, and we feel like it is a dish that perfectly expresses umami flavors, and so that is why we're here today.
Perfect, yeah, and especially you coined that correctly. Umami is all about flavor, right? So umami is a word used to describe food that's delicious. So it's all about pairing ingredients together to elevate your palate, and ratatouille is actually a really good dish to highlight what umami is all about.
Yep. Should we begin?
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so ratatouille, what is the base of ratatouille? So tomatoes is basically the umami part of ratatouille. It has a lot of amino acids in there, so you have this flavor profile. So when you add that with the different spices, we'll be using fresh oregano today, which is grown here in southern Alberta. And then we chose to, maybe sometimes you can't really get that around this season, just rosemary and thyme, just dried here. And we have zucchini, eggplant, garlic, onions, and basil, right? Good? Okay, so one thing that we're gonna do is I'm gonna go over a few things because Umami Shop is not only the cooking classes. We are a world grocery store, so I wanted to feature something that sometimes if people really want to taste ratatouille, but they don't have time to blanch the tomatoes and do all of these things that take time and you still want that flavor, we carry an extensive selection of amazing zucchini and eggplant already in a jar, which is like it's ripened. It's to the point where it's the perfect ripeness that they harvest and then put into a jar. So we're going to use that as a base for the tomato and also with the tomatoes in there. So it's going to be really yummy, very umami today, but everything else we're going to cut up. So you guys are going to help me?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay, perfect. All right. So today we'll also be using a mandolin here. So what you'll need is a mandolin. It's quite scary and kind of overwhelming or intimidating because of the blade. Just be careful right when you get to the end. If you're not, I can do it myself, no worries. You'll need a pan so to cook all the sauces up, and then we'll layer it. We're actually gonna make a nice dish today. Like it's gonna be maybe hopefully presentable to all of us, and then when it comes out it should look really nice, okay? So you'll need a paddle here, you'll need some salt, and we'll need fresh basil to garnish it, and then an oil, that's it, yeah? Yeah, okay, let's start. Okay, we're gonna mince some garlic. I am gonna show you a bit of how to mince garlic, okay? So let's do red onions. There's yellow, white, and red. Give it some color also, okay? So what we're gonna do here is, I'm gonna show you how to cut an onion too, okay? So we're gonna mince it. I'm gonna cut it in half like this, okay? And then we're gonna keep this part here, okay? And I'll show you how to best mince an onion, okay? You're just gonna give it a slice like this. Okay, now we're gonna mince it, okay? Yeah? Can you do that?
Oh yeah.
Yeah?
I got
Easy,
it
right?
from here.
You got it?
from here.
Okay. There you go. Perfect. Go right ahead. Okay, and just hold it. There you go. Yeah, perfect. Okay, a mandolin is used a lot in really nice Michelin higher end restaurants. We're actually gonna layer it around like this, and then just make it look just beautiful. Like, cause the eye eats with you too. It's very important when you plate a dish. It's just beautiful, yeah.
The eye eats with you.
So what we want to do is we want to crush the tomato here, in here. There you go, perfect. Okay, so you see big chunks like that? Yeah, see? Okay, okay, big chunks like that. We're just gonna slowly just kind of, yeah? Yeah, can we do that? Okay, don't go pound it like that, just go around like this, yeah?
Okay.
And just crush it, perfect, okay? Go ahead.
Go for it, Demi.
We're gonna cook it down too, okay? So now it's warm. This is when you're going to add some oil, okay? All right, add some oil. So what you're gonna do now is you're gonna add the garlic to it, okay? So you know when garlic just jumps at you and things are, you know, so this is the perfect temperature. So add all that. Yeah, you can use a paddle to add it. Perfect. Okay, yeah, looking good. Okay, and then I'll move it around. Okay, and slowly, once you add things to your pan or your wok, you want to turn the temperature up. So the first sign of a little brownness to the garlic there, we're going to add the next thing are the onions, okay? Yep. Okay, and then same thing, once you add, you want to up your temperature a bit, okay? Yep. Okay, and just move it around. And then we're just going to add a pinch of salt to it, okay? So for us here, I'll just put this kind of pinch in here. We are using sea salt, okay? Perfect, so the next thing we're gonna do is you crush this, right?
Oh yeah.
So can you pour it, just pour it on top of this paddle here so it's not jumping everywhere or splattering everywhere? Perfect, there you go.
The whole thing?
Yeah, the whole thing.
All right, I think we'll need more. Yeah? You can do it. Yeah.
nice and steaming and piping hot. Yeah. Okay. All right. How's it?
It smells beautiful.
Looks good, hey? It's a nice, it's perfect, yeah? So what I would like to do is maybe just right in the middle like that. It's the basil like that too, but you can, yeah? Just shut that off. Timer. Okay, how's that? What do you guys think? Yeah? Okay.
So Sedona, for our first time making ratatouille, how do you think it went?
I think it went really, really well, although, like you just said, it was our first time, so we don't really have a threshold when it comes to textures or flavors, but I was incredibly impressed by the flavor profile of the basil and the tomato and the eggplant and the umami in general in that dish. It was such a pleasant experience overall.
Absolutely. I loved it. It was amazing. Tasted great, and it was relatively simple to create. So,
because we have the pleasure of collaborating with the Umami Shop, it was really important for us to choose a dish that had a lot of umami flavor in it. And we thought that ratatouille would be a perfect vegetarian highlight of umami.
Patricia had so much knowledge to provide and was an excellent guide through this recipe. She had so many awesome tips and tricks to help us, teaching us everything about mise en place and preparing all of your ingredients before you sit down to cook. She really gave us the tools and the confidence to make something so simple be so beautiful.
So with that, we would like to thank you for watching another episode of Soundbites, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye.
Bye.